This is a book review of The Buckeye Bigfoot by Don Keating. This book was originally written in 1993 by Don, and this is pretty much the same material that came out in 1993. This is just a basic reprint of Don's book, except there's some added additional material in there. For instance, the bio is updated. The bio on Don is updated to current times. There's also a subscription form for the monthly Bigfoot Report newsletter. The current monthly Bigfoot Report newsletter has Don's current address. There's also, Don has even thrown in a sample issue of the monthly Bigfoot Report from November 2009 because, as you know, he has the e-newsletter going on now. But this is a really interesting book. It's really good. A lot of good reports from circa like the mid to late 80s into the early 90s in the state of Ohio. And there's a lot of interesting. There's also a new foreword, a new message from the author. There's a new foreword, which has been written by Don, and it's chock full of great reports from, as I said, from the mid '80s to the early 90s. Just basically tells you, everything you need to know about Don's then investigations into the Bigfoot phenomenon in the state of Ohio. There's a sighting report form. Don Keating and a fellow named Mark Francis, who thought perhaps they had seen a Sasquatch, but then I believe it was Francis that kind of backtracked and said he didn't think it was a Sasquatch. Don thought perhaps it was, so. But there's a lot of really great. It's great for historical perspective, especially at that time. There's a map of the state of Ohio, kind of showing all the counties in the Buckeye State. Where you can locate every county in Ohio. There's a diagram of a sighting that occurred. I just saw that just a second ago. There's also, interestingly enough, there's a write-up in here on 3 possible videotapings that happened in the state of Ohio of Sasquatch. Well, one of them turned out to be just an optical illusion, but the other 2 turned out to be something interesting, maybe possibly Sasquatch. What was that diagram? Very interesting. And then it gives you a list of sightings of each county in Ohio at circa 1993. Coshocton County had the most sightings in Ohio with 79. Guernsey County was close behind with 22. And then Tuscarawas County had 21. Now those 3 counties are in exact proximity to each other. All 3 of those counties are right in the generalized area with each other, and they are all 3 of those counties are part of the Sasquatch Triangle. And those are the 3 counties, of course, with the most activity. So, all in all, let me see if I can find that diagram. There's a diagram in here. I think I found it. Yeah, there it is. This is an interesting diagram of an area where a sighting took place. I think Don might have drawn this. This is really interesting. It's from July 1989. A sighting from July 1989. So yeah, very interesting stuff. I would recommend getting this book if you can, from Don. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really great resource for those who are interested in knowing about what has happened in the state of Ohio in the past. I would definitely recommend getting this. If Don has any copies left, which I'm hoping he does, you can contact him at eobic@yahoo.com to try and maybe get a copy of this. I did not get mine signed, but I didn't have time to get Don to sign it. But at the Ohio Conference, he had these available at the Ohio Conference. But yeah, I would recommend getting this. I would definitely recommend getting this. This is an interesting book, and I love the cover. I love that cover, the full color cover. That is very neat. But yeah, this is a great little book. Very similar in scope to his Sasquatch Triangle Revisited, which I don't think he has any copies of that left, of Sasquatch Triangle Revisited. I happen to have one copy of it. So yeah, I do recommend getting this book. It's great. This is good stuff. If you want to know what's happened in the Buckeye State in the past, I would recommend getting this one. It's terrific. It's great. Get it.